Yeah, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekakodash. I want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Akiams that preach in the truth to the four corners of the earth in sincerity. I want to say shalom. Right? The name of this video is going to be the other nations are going into slavery. You understand? Or the heathens are going into slavery. Because we know that the heathens have a big part to play. We always on Esau tail. We always on Esau. But we're not talking about the other nations. You understand? The other nations, the Chinese, the biblical names for them now. The Ammon, Amalek. All of them going into slavery. Right? And we're going to prove it through the scriptures today. Yes, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 3. Let's see. For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. I think I should start at 1. Let's see. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Right? So Babylon the great, which is America, right? It is the cage of every unclean and every foul spirit, because everything which is against the Lord and against basic knowledge is actually come from America. You understand? Every homosexuality, America. You understand? They actually legalize it. All the unclean things come from America. You understand? They could why we know at that time a long list, all the wickedness come from America. Right? Verse 3. It says, for all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Because through America, they make all the other nations do the same thing. They make them, all of them, join them in the filthiness. And not just that too, but they help put the children of Israel in slavery as well too. You understand? All the nations help put the children of Israel in slavery. The Africans, the real Africans, which is the Hamites, they help put us in slavery. They rounded us up. You understand? Because the Lord sent us into the land to hide. Right? So yeah, right. Of fornication, the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Right? The merchants of the earth, which is the people who help and rule the earth. You understand? Because we all under the white man, which is Esau, right? But the other nations under them too. The other nations could build up shops, they could build up stores, you understand? They're not under the curses, so they could, live through the abundance of the delicacies. We people under the curses, but they're not under the curses, so they living lavishly after they put us into slavery. You understand? As our brother saying in one of his videos, kicking us while we down. They enjoy kicking us while we down. Put price on them. The Chinese build up the stores. Put price on them Negroes. Because them know who the children of Israel is. You understand? Going back to the crafty council, they come together to say let us cut them off from being a nation. You understand? They cutting off the children of Israel from being a nation. They actually and they accomplish it, but it's really through Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, they accomplish it. So we could rule in the end. Right? Yeah, that is the end of the scripture. I'm going to go to the book of Zechariah one time. Yeah, this is the book of Zechariah, chapter 1. I'll start at verse 15. Let's see. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction, right? The heathens that are at ease, because the heathens are at ease. You understand? They know that, alright, the so-called children of the Lord, they in slavery. I think they down. We can do what we could do best to keep them down. They always trying to come up with new things to keep us down. You understand? Going back to the crafty council again. The heathens are at ease because they don't really care. Once we not ruling, once we not saying shit, them don't really care. You understand? For I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction. It said, therefore, thus says the Lord, I am returned to Jerusalem with mercies. My house shall be built in it, says Yahweh of hosts, and the line shall be stretched forth upon Jerusalem. Right, but that is just showing you that the Lord actually bringing us back from that state. You understand? Because he displeased with the heathens and first thing to begin with. It's gonna be their turn to accept the cup soon. That cup is slavery. Right? Moving to the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 15. It says, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, right? As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Because what did they do? They put us into slavery. What are they treating us right now? You understand? What are they treating Negroes, Latinos, and Hispanics in China? What are they treating them in America? Look at the things they did to us. You understand? The wickedness that they did to our people. Look what they do to the natives. You understand? All the abominable things. You had us in slavery. We didn't want to eat the filth. They break out with teeth. And they have a big, long list of things that the other nations did unto us. Right? A big, long list that the other nations did unto us. And they come together all the time with the crafty council, which is modern day UN. Because when you really look at the UN is the United Nations. They come together behind closed doors to speak about the children of Israel, to speak about what it is we're doing to them, how are we gonna keep them down. You understand? The other nations have it coming from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Look at the way they present themselves with pride that they don't care. You understand? You know, under the curses, so them do have to care. They are at ease, as the scripture say in Zechariah. They are at ease. What they have to worry about? They have nothing to worry about. You understand? But we know that they really have thing they have to worry about is how Shai coming back to put them in slavery and kill out some of them too. You understand? Yeah. Alright, they say, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. The reward shall return upon thine own head. Yeah. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. Right? Because remember, they was on a high stature right now. No? Elam, Ishmael, you understand? Moab, Ammon, they are on a high stature right now. They living in the glee. Everybody under the white man. You understand? The white man at the top, but everybody under the white man. If you think about it, they in the glee. They are the stores, 1,000 Chinese restaurants, buy Chinese groceries, by this, that. They even set a base in Trinidad and they got their own street, Chinatown. That's just to show you how the heathens run things. The Syrians and them, they saying a lot too. You understand? The Moabites, you understand? They saying a lot. All Esau just focus on his military might and power and strength because he wanna run the earth with an iron fist. You understand? He wanna run the earth with the sword. But the merchants, them, which is the other nations, they want to run the earth. They want to rule up portions of the earth. The Lord actually give it to them. You understand? All these things was given to them. They didn't just get these things on their own. It was given. So, same way it was given, so it will be take back. You understand? So it's going to be take back. Right? And it says verse 17, it says, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possession. And what is our possessions? our possessions is not just is the kingdom, yes, is the kingdom, but also the people. The people is also our possessions, right? When the Lord return, when Yahweh shall return, the people is going to be our possessions, right? They are going to be our possessions, and we are going to possess them, right? I'm gonna go into Psalms there, just to prove the people, just to prove what they really did to us. Psalms 83, right? A Psalm of Asaph, which is ascribed to David. It says, "Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult which is a noise of war." Right? "And they that hate thee have lifted up the head." Right? Who hate thee? You understand? Which is that is Esau and these other nations. It said they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. Right? Which is the Israelites. Right? The Jerusalem. It said they have said, "Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance." And that is to show how wicked these other nations is. They cut us off from being a nation that nobody even know there's an Israelite anymore. They actually fooled us to believe we was Africans. After they name the land after Africa, after themselves, they make us believe that is our name. You understand? But the Lord said, "In the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves." So we remember ourselves being in captivity. And I just to show you how the different set Israelites are. Israelites actually strong. They're mentally and physically strong. You understand? Esau can't take this slavery. The Lord set us up so. The Lord set us up to be strong, always strong. Look at our people in slavery. They bring us low in it. Yeah, they have us sitting in the dust and all these things, but we the strongest set of things that have, and when the Lord return, we're gonna be stronger now. You understand? We're gonna be even more stronger. Just so we can deal with these heathen nations, the Lord is going to put us in a different stature. You understand? Or we wanted the whole life. In the world, you always want to be something big. Well, being in the shoot, yeah, the biggest thing coming to you. You and the biggest thing you could imagine coming to you. Right? Go back to what I was saying. For they have consulted together with one consent, they are confederate against thee. Right? The tabernacles of Edom, which is the so-called white man, and the Ishmaelites, which is the Arabs in Saudi Arabia right now, and in other parts of the world, right? Of Moab. This is the list that come confederate. They come together to say, let us put them children into slavery. That we do this to them. You understand? Them is the same leaders and nations that come together with the UN to speak about us still to this day, right? And the Hagarenes which going back to Africans, they could look up the history in Genesis, right? And they could go into the Blue Letter Bible and they could get the history on the Hagarenes. You understand? It really going back to Hagar and all too. Hagar, which was Ethiopian, right? Gibal, which is another Bana Hamites. Ammon, which is the Japanese, and Amalek, which is the fake Jews across there in Jerusalem right now. Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre, called Tyre going back to Ethiopia, which is Hamites and all too. Right? It say Asher is also joined with them. They have helping the children of Lot, Selah. Right? It say, "Do unto them as unto the Midianites." This is going into something else, but the point is right here is the list of them that help put us into slavery. And all the names on this list are heathens. You understand? Outside the children of Israel. right? Because it wasn't. Some people try to say blacks put blacks into slavery, or whatever the case may be. Israelites never put Israelites into slavery. First thing first, we never put our own people into slavery. You understand? We were the slaves, right? And these so-called Hamites put us in. Well, these so-called Africans put us into slavery. Who real name is Hamites. You understand? Esau, all of them help. All of them help the white man put us in slavery. Right? And that was like the crafty come. So where it just come together all the time. I'm gonna go back into Revelation. The book of Revelation. Chapter 18. And verse 6. It says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she had filled to her double. Right? So according to what it did to us, we had to do unto them double. You understand? Whatever all the other nations did to us, that we have to double it up and increase what it is what it did to us. You understand? Thus says the Lord. Because what it did to us was real bad. It was no normal, you understand? But we being Israelites and the Lord putting that spiritual strength on us, we had enough strength to go through it. You understand? Because if man's going is of the Lord, right? Man's going is of the Lord. You can't even understand your own way. Meaning that how you could understand your own way if your way is the Lord, what the Lord want you to do. You just had to live for your our will. Let the Lord will be done. In other words. You understand? And the Lord will is for them other nations to go into slavery. It's not obscene, you know. It's not a big thing. We was in slavery, you know. We went through the fire. We still going through the fire. It's we turn to go through it. But your turn coming soon. It's like when we on the boat with Markiams them. Everybody have a turn to watch out. You sleep, this one sleep. Alright, I gonna watch out tonight. This man watching out, this one watching out. You understand? It's we easy watchmen right now, so we watching out. You understand? And so soon you gonna be the men them in slavery. You gonna have to watch out on that boat day. But we never gonna be the men to watch out again. Thus says the Lord. We gonna inhabit the heathens forever. You're gonna forever be our slaves until the Lord